Hi there, welcome to the Tent News, where the truth comes to light and the stories everyone is talking about are brought straight to you. From shocking confessions and viral social media moments to real life mysteries and trending drama, this is the place where we uncover it all. Now, please watch this video first, and I will be back with the rest of my commentary.
This recent post from Jacinta Ngombese Zuma primes people for xenophobic violence. It's important for us to pay attention to the way that she tries to couch her prejudices within a broader framing of illegal immigrants are the ones who are going to be the ones to start the violence. And it's important for us to tease out very clearly how she makes these claims based on baseless prejudice. It's important for us to pay attention to the strategy that she uses. Rather than immediately coming out and saying, you must be careful and fearful of anybody who's Bangladeshi, Somalian, Pakistani, Ethiopian, or Nigerian, she couches it within this framework of, if anybody who resists or doesn't leave immediately stays, it's because they are a criminal, and therefore look out for people who are connected to these nationalities. It's a more strategic way of achieving the exact same goal. She is priming people against anyone that might be perceived to be Somalian, Ethiopian, Bangladeshi, Pakistani, or Nigerian. There is no way in which you would be able to discern whether or not, one, someone is of that nationality without deeper understanding of them. And in the heat of a moment in a protest, it is very easy to misconstrue who that is and who that isn't. And more importantly, there is absolutely no way you would be able to connect whether or not someone from that nationality is connected to a criminal syndicate. Just because someone resists perhaps something like violent intimidation or is not willing to just leave because there are protests about illegal immigration for whatever reason, there's a broad variety of reasons why someone may not leave in the wake of a protest or in the wake of government action towards illegal immigration. That does not then inherently mean they are connected to criminal syndicates. It is a very dangerous game that Jacinta is playing with people's lives here. And that is what makes me the most frustrated, the most angry about this, is again, like we have said time and time again on this page and with everyone who is critical of these protests, it is absolutely fair to be critical of the failures of illegal immigration and border policy in South Africa. But we can see right in front of us, the temperature is being increased, and it's being done from a position of not trying to fix border policy. It's not about trying to make life better for South Africans. It's about capitalizing on people's desperation for clout, for political energy, for political momentum, for political figures like Jacinta Ngombese Zuma and others. There is deeply rooted problematic thinking in what she is presenting here, deeply dangerous assumptions that can produce legitimate violence in the world. This is not about social media, this is not about clout, this is about how people's lives can actually become on the line when this is the kind of rhetoric that we use. We must, again and again, push back against this kind of language. We must, again and again, position ourselves to not be primed to be violent towards people who we perceive to be others. We mustn't fall into this trap that populists always lay out for us, which is to think in-group and out-group thinking, to see us as the insiders and them as the outsiders, and to see the outsiders as dangerous and harmful and inherently trying to break us down. Do not believe what she is selling you. Do not believe the message that she is trying to present, that people from these nationalities are inherently dangerous, especially if they resist leaving because they're illegal immigrants. The story is always more complicated than that. And dealing with illegal immigration effectively will not happen if we just fall into this dehumanizing spiral where we violently attack anyone we perceive to be part of the outgroup.
Much too much, guys. And today I have my concerns that I'm bringing on this platform today. It is between Jacinta and the government. And we all know, Yogmana, there are consequences of all these things. Let's not take fully responsibility and take law on our own hands. We all know that these things backfires. We've seen many people that have tried things like this. At the end of the day, most of them, they are in jail or they have one criminal record or the other. A lot of things are just happening to them. So it's not good, it's not advisable. Start something like that.
So what we're dealing with here is a government that is itching for violence. Demands are not met. We'll see.
National TV and threaten violence. Who are you? In a democratic state, express your views, criticize government about its ineptness, quote unquote, in dealing with matters of illegal immigrants. But don't call for violence in our country. We know what violence can do. These people who call for violence, look at what they did in June.
Head on. So, still on that, we have on the other hand, if umphakathi has lost hope on the government that is financially stable with billions and billions of money, how can you then put your hope on somebody that is asking you for donations right now? Let's wake up. Let's use our mind when we are dealing with the issues that has to deal with politics and other stuff. Let's all leave the law into the hands of those that are responsible to take care of those issues. Because if you are clapping hands for, rather have knowledge, right knowledge of what you are doing, so that you will know that the choices that you are making, when the consequences of your choices rises, you will be able to speak for yourself. You will be able to answer for yourself. What is the future of the nation when the foreigners are gone? Are we saying we have lost our hope on the government and now we have decided let Utatu Pagelum Tagati carry on and lead us with the Jacintas and the Mkunus? What is your views? What do you say? Or you didn't think that far? You didn't think of the future of South Africa. You didn't think for our children when we cut ourselves out of other African nations. There's so much that many of us are not knowledgeable of. These things, these political fights, battles, need people with knowledge and history so that you will not lead yourself to your own destruction. If we cut ourselves as South Africans, then other supplies that comes from other African countries, how do we access them? Did you think of that? I doubt. Okay, tell me what are your views considering this much too much. Hashtag Mabahambe Mabavaye.
Sanibonani. Angeke ngize ngigamanxe kakhulu. Ngoba ngiyazi truth ukuthi thini ngalolu daba. Kodwa bomama eniyeke ingane zene emakhaya ziba mabhokolo. Zicabanga ukuthi ziyophuma estradini. Ziba mabhokolo. Hey futhi thina ke esingazele singena ingane nje singenamhelo. Ingane uyibona thina kula koma 20s. Kuyabhonga kujwayele ukudelela kubo, kujwayele ukudelela unina. Umtshele nje umathanda. Nizawungcwaba. Yezwa bomama. Nizawungcwaba. Ingane nje ayiyazi nje ukuthi umama unomthetho. Ithi noma idlubulundela nathi sadlubulundela empilweni. Abazali benomthetho beshaya. Kodwa kubuye kuvuke lokuthi hey ubaba ume ngazi ngalendaba ngeke awuthi ngiyakuthi ucophelela. Usalisuyeka nje. Usalisuyeka. Ngana 19 years. Ayikhe kwenzakalani? Biyokwenzani lapha? Beyisebenza bifuna beyenzani ngane lapha kuthi? Kodwa ke ngithe ngigamanxa ngoba angiyazi truth yale story. Kodwa usevelile umakhelwane washo ukuthi lengane ibiyiphethe. Injani. Anginendaba ke naleso story angigxilile kuso. Kodwa ngisekutheni hey segol lapha. Kungaphandle lapha uzofa. Akusikeka konyoko la. Jwayele ukugolozela unyoko. Uzofa. Kusani irathane zini. Abantu abananhliziyo manje. Abantu zizofa. Zizofa ngani zakwethu. Zizofa. Khuzana mabhokolo enu. Yafiwa la. Abantu abanalanga lonke. Inhlonipho. niyeke namanga yayamanga nobuqila liqeda ilizwe niyeke namanga siyazi unyoko wakukhulisa ngamanga ngane kaNondindo noyeke manga abahlangana neqiniso sofa thanda nezwa ebhayi.
So many South Africans are now standing up and fighting against these March and March leaders to say, no, do not follow these people. Do not do what they inflict, right? Which, oh, guys, it's a lot, Shem. It's a lot. At this point, I'm 100% sure we are all tired. Like, everyone is just tired. Everyone is tired with everything that is happening in South Africa. Because when the fight started, it started with illegal immigrants, which it was okay. It was okay to fight illegal immigrants. But when it comes to all foreigners, that's when everything went south. And no, you guys, we are tired. Like, we are tired with everything that has been happening in the country. It started with illegal immigrants, and then to foreigners. All foreigners must leave because we want to fix our country, and then they must pack their things, leave, and then they will then come back. We are not chasing them away. They will then come back when we have sorted out our issues, which yeah. Hi, Shem. It's a lot, guys. It's a lot. Yeah, it's a lot. I understand why we are all tired. And I don't know if these South Africans that are now coming out, because so many South Africans are now coming out, people that are against these March and March, because they can see what this March and March are causing a lot of violence in the country. This March and March are causing a lot of chaos in the country. A lot of chaos, and now people come out. I don't know if they've been there. It's just that they were not active online, or they didn't want to come out and say it online. I don't know. But anyway, as we can see that so many people are coming out, sharing their own perspective on these March and March, and telling other South Africans to say, avoid these things as much as you can, because no, it's not working out. March and March is not effective. It is not working out. If there is one thing that it is doing, it is causing a lot of chaos in the country, because the criminals now, people from South Africa, South Africans from other parts of South Africa, that are now taking this as an opportunity to go loot, to go and do a lot of things, man, just because of this March and March. And they will always use this March and March to say, no, we are fighting against illegal immigrants. But those that have spaza shops, I don't think there is anyone who can open a spaza shop without being legally in the country. Or if they are legally in the country, why don't you call the authorities to come and check on them? Because there are people that deal with that, officials that deal with that. So why don't you call them instead of you going inside and start looting, start carrying the stock, everything? This shows you worry. It's no longer a fight against illegal immigrants. It's about hunger. People are hungry out there. People are very, very hungry, and they will take this as an opportunity. That's why I'm saying March and March, it is not effective. It is not working.